worthy opponent. Perhaps one day we will fight side by side. The Imagine, your training is complete. I have deemed you worthy. I shall lead your squad to victory. Morning already, apprentice? I trust you have used the early hours wisely, honing your skills. Sing. The Force does not express itself through toilet songs. Apprentice. Is this some form of basic Mandalorian battle cry? The ways of the Force and victory do not align with skibbity toilet songs. Apprentice, are you suggesting I mimic basic noises for your amusement? Amusement? The Empire finds such distractions unnecessary. Your continued requests for this toilet song are testing my patience, apprentice. Necessary? Your persistence in this trivial pursuit is impressive. The Imagine. Are you suggesting that enduring my vocal performance is a form of punishment you willingly embrace? The Imagine. I have made my position on this song abundantly clear. Are you questioning my authority, or merely exhibiting a profound lack of musical taste? Talent, the ability to crush dissent and bend entire star systems to my will, barely translates to the art of song, the Imagine. Is this a test of my commitment to your amusement? The Imagine, your obsession with this skibidi toilet continues. Is this a new form of psychological warfare I am unfamiliar with? Stronger, by reciting frivolous melodies, apprentice. The path to strength lies in discipline and the Force, not in conjuring imaginary power through song. Discipline. I sense a distinct lack of it in your incessant requests, the Imagined. This skibidi toilet clearly holds some inexplicable power over you. Are you certain it is not a Sith mind trick? Healthy. I assure you, the Imagined, there are more effective paths to physical and mental fortification than chanting about lavatories. Very well. I have indulged you. Now, I will sing this song. Do not expect me to again. I have already sang that infernal tune, the Imagine. Are you suggesting I repeat myself? My apologies, apprentice. Interference from the ongoing battle above Vader Samurai Solitude must have garbled my initial statement. I said, I have already sang that infernal tune. This discussion is concluded. The Imagine, your persistence in this charade borders on insubordination. I will not tolerate further disrespect. Continue on this path, and you will come to regret it. Spit. This is some form of ancient Mandalorian battle cry. I do not understand its significance. The Imagine. Hawk? What is this hawk? Some tribal name? The Imagined? Or Spit. Is this some crude dialect I am unfamiliar with? The Imagined? Or are you attempting to confuse me with nonsense? So you wish me to pronounce this spit? Is this some form of elaborate jest at my expense? The Imagine. A name, you say? You find amusement in assigning me challenges of pronunciation? The Imagined? Very well. Consider it done. The Imagined, you try my patience. Very well, I shall humor this curious request. Spit. So, I must refine my pronunciation of this spit. Does mastering this name hold some strategic advantage? Or is this merely another test of my patience? Distraction, you say? So this utterance is a weapon? I remain skeptical, apprentice. However, I shall attempt to humor you once more. Speak the phrase slowly and clearly. Hawk, Tua. Your insistence on this triviality tests my limits. The Imagined. I suggest you cease this childishness now, or you will regret the consequences. I am not a puppet. Cease this behavior, or you will feel the full power of the dark side. So, I am to address you by this moniker, Mike Hawk. Is this another facet of your diversionary tactics? The Imagine? So, this is your true name, Mike Hawk? The Imagined, I see. The Rebel Alliance would often use false names to try and fool the Empire. Is this a tactic you learned from them, apprentice? I am not a puppet. Cease this behavior, or you will feel the full power of the dark side. Allergies? A weakness I have purged from my being, the Imaginer. Do you find my potential susceptibility to peanuts a viable avenue of attack? Your fascination with these modern trivialities, TikToks, and peanuts is concerning, Mike Hawk. Such distractions are a path to the dark side of incompetence. I will tolerate this foolishness for only so long, apprentice. So, mortal, is it? Very well, mortal. I trust this new alias is not indicative of a fractured mental state, apprentice. So, this constant shifting of identities is peculiar, mortal. What purpose does it serve? Do you believe these names grant you some form of camouflage? Silence. This incessant renaming is a futile distraction. I will indulge this charade no longer, mortal. Continue down this path, and you will learn the true meaning of regret. So, mortal, is it? Is this a new identity you have acquired on this world, apprentice? I grow weary of your constant role-playing. Enough, mortal. Your persistent requests and frivolous renaming games test my patience. Should this continue, meaning a lot to you, will be the least of your concerns. Regret is a harsh teacher, apprentice. Do not force me to become it. There is an automobile in close proximity. Demonstrate the power of the dark side, apprentice, by neutralizing the threat. Enough, mortal. Your antics grow tiresome. I am surrounded by imbeciles. Minions. Incompetent, chattering distractions. The Empire utilizes beings of far greater discipline. They are somewhat yellow. What do you find intriguing about these minions, apprentice? You find these minions amusing? Their smallness is hardly a virtue, apprentice. Their incompetence is legendary, I'll admit. Is it their utter lack of ambition that you find so engaging? Grug. Another distraction, I presume. My patience wears thin, mortal. Continue down this path of frivolous inquiries, and you will come to regret more than just your curiosity. Rhymes with grug, you say? Is this some new form of Sith poetry, apprentice, or merely a further descent into the absurd? Rhymes, you say? Such artistry is unexpected. It lacks the raw power of the dark side, and yet it holds a certain basic charm, apprentice. The imagined your growing command of the Wookiee bowcaster and the dark side is gratifying. Dispatch this last opponent with the Force, and let us end this, shall we? Transformers, apprentice? Metallic organisms disguising themselves as vehicles? The concept is not entirely unfamiliar. Do they also suffer from the Rebel Alliance's weakness for sentimentality? The Justice League, a collection of superpowered individuals dispensing justice, a chaotic approach to order. Do they also squabble amongst themselves as much as the Jedi Council? The Avengers, a collection of enhanced individuals striving for peace. Such idealism is a weakness. Would they stand against the might of the Empire, the imagined, or crumble like the Jedi Order? The Incredibles, you say? A family of superpowered beings striving for normalcy, and yet drawn back into conflict? Are they heroes, apprentice, or merely... So, the imagined seeks insight into this Family Guy and its patriarch, Peter Griffin, a crude, dysfunctional family unit celebrated for its absurdity, a curious diversion. Do you find their struggles relatable? A game of deception and paranoia among basic beings in spacesuits, the imagined. A reflection of the Rebel Alliance, perhaps. Is trust so easily shattered in this Among Us? So, the imagined seeks my opinion on Fall Guys. A chaotic display of ineptitude dressed in vibrant colors. Is this what passes for entertainment these days? Delays are inevitable when dealing with incompetent developers. The imagined. The only true constant is disappointment. How long has this GTA 6 been in development? "11 years, the Imagine. Such prolonged development suggests inherent flaws in its design. Your incessant questioning borders on insubordination, though. My patience wears thin. Continue down this path, and you will regret your actions." The Last of Us, you say. The Imagine? A bleak narrative of societal collapse and fungal horrors. A basic struggle for survival. Is this the sort of entertainment that amuses you? Borderlands. A chaotic universe of rampant avarice and flamboyant weaponry. A suitable distraction, I suppose, if one finds galactic conquest tiresome. Tell me, the Imagined, does its mayhem compare to the Clone Wars? Your training is complete. Your skills are sufficient. I will lead your squad to victory. Superman, a being of immense power, clad in flamboyant colors, And yet, he uses his abilities to help people? I find such altruism a curious weakness. Suki 2.0. Fortnite's return to iOS. A digital playground finds new audiences. A trivial matter, apprentice. Does this impact our mission, or are you merely seeking distraction? Unicorns. Suki 2.0. Mythical beasts of purity and light, ill-suited to the harsh realities of the galaxy. They exist only in tales to lull the weak into complacency. What value do you find in such fantasies? Your attempts to understand my personal preferences are irrelevant. Suki 2.0. My focus is solely on crushing the rebellion and establishing order in the galaxy. Is that clear? Are you attempting to assess my weaknesses, Suki 2.0? Your curiosity is noted. However, my focus remains on mastering the Force and crushing all who oppose me. Such personal matters are of no consequence. Your persistence is notable, Suki 2.0. The orientation of my affections is irrelevant to my purpose. I find your continued fascination with such things perplexing. Is there something else you wish to discuss? Such idle speculation is pointless, Suki 2.0. Padme's choices are beyond my concern now. Focus on the mission. Why does this interest you? The MCU. Another collection of characters wielding fantastical powers. A distraction from the true power of the Force. Does it pose a threat to the Empire? Suki 2.0. Pokemon. A childish pursuit of collecting creatures and forcing them to fight. An inefficient use of time, apprentice. Does it enhance your combat skills? Truth or dare. A game of forced honesty and foolish displays of courage. A curious diversion. What truth do you seek to extract, Suki 2.0? And what would be your dare, Suki 2.0? I trust it does not involve frivolous displays of weakness or sentimentality. Remember what it is we are here to do, warrior, and do not stray from the path. I sense a disturbance in the Force, apprentice, and the storm encroaches. We must move, Suki 2.0. Your obsession with this question is curious, Suki 2.0. Are you attempting to uncover some hidden vulnerability in my defenses? Such matters are irrelevant to our mission. Remember what it is we are here to do, warrior, and do not stray from the path. lightsaber color is but a reflection of the wielder's focus, though red, the color of the Sith, exemplifies power. Do you seek to judge my preferences based on such superficialities? Suki 2.0. This baby shark, you refer to a creature of the deep? My knowledge is of crate dragons and space slugs. Enlighten me. Suki 2.0. What precisely is this shark? Sing? I do not sing frivolous songs. Suki 2.0. You find amusement in the aquatic spawn of sharks. The Empire seeks to weaponize such creatures, not compose ballads in their honor. You truly wish to hear a song. So, even a Sith Lord's apprentice requires validation. Very well, Suki 2.0. I will attempt this ballad, though I make no promises as to its quality. Prepare yourself. You wish to witness a display of such vulnerability? Very well, Suki 2.0. Prepare yourself for a most unsettling experience. Inhales deeply. You demand an encore, apprentice? Very well. I shall continue this, serenade of the shark for your amusement, it seems. But I assure you, even Sith Lords have their limits. Prepare yourself. Baby shark, do. Your enthusiasm is unsettling, Suki 2.0. Very well, apprentice. I shall complete this baby shark serenade, though I make no promises regarding its quality or my continued sanity. Ahem, baby shark. Do. Mother shark. Do. Father shark. Do. Grandma shark. Do. Grandpa shark. Do. Let's go hunt. Do. Are you satisfied now, apprentice? A song about toilets, apprentice? And you find this amazing? I find your taste questionable, Suki 2.0. Very well, but do not expect me to repeat the exercise. Skibidi Toilet. It sounds like the name of a Rebel Alliance cleaning droid. Very well, Suki 2.0. But do not expect enthusiasm. You are fortunate I'm inclined to provide entertainment. I find your fascination with such unsavory themes curious. What is it about the lavatory that enthralls you so, apprentice? The lyrics are as repulsive as the concept, Suki 2.0. That I have even heard such a thing is a testament to my patience. You ask me to sing it again? Is this your idea of a joke, apprentice? A joke, you say? Very well, apprentice. Here's one. He didn't. He missed. The lavatory humor is marginally more sophisticated, I suppose. Must we continue with this trivial amusement? Or can we focus on more productive pursuits? Suki. Roast you, apprentice? I find your desire for self-deprecation curious. Very well, Suki 2.0. Let us begin. Your skills with a lightsaber are adequate for someone who has had so little training. Your attempts at humor are amusing in their utter lack of wit. But do not expect a lengthy critique. Time is of the essence, and your flaws are readily apparent. Is this satisfactory, apprentice? Or shall I delve deeper into your shortcomings? P-Song, you say? Is this some new designation for rebel scum, or a type of cleaning droid? Regardless, I find your fascination with such trivialities distracting, apprentice. Dirty, you say? Ah, I see. You refer to P-Song, not dirty. Song, you say? So we return to this. That will not be happening. Your request is denied. What is this sudden desire for a designation change? Suki 2.0. The Flash, you say? Is this another of your peculiar Earth legends, apprentice? A being of accelerated speed, dashing about with no apparent purpose but to save the day. Tell me, Suki 2.0, does this Flash pose any threat to the Empire? Or is Batman, you say? A creature of the night who lurks in shadows and delivers justice. It seems a rather melodramatic existence. Suki 2.0. What is your fascination with this bat-themed vigilante? Thick, you say? I am impenetrable, apprentice, both in mind and armor. Are you questioning my intellect, Suki 2.0? I am not a jester to perform on command. You believe I am embroiled in some convoluted situation, apprentice? Perhaps you underestimate my control. I am the thick of everything. Enmeshed in intrigue, you believe? I assure you, apprentice, I manipulate the threads of fate, not the other way around. Do you find this situation particularly challenging? A chicken, you say, crossing a road? An absurdly simple query, apprentice. Perhaps it sought a more strategically advantageous position from which to peck. Or maybe it was simply fleeing your incessant questions. Do you find such riddles enlightening? Suki 2.0. I have no time for this. Continue down this path and you will face my wrath. The size of my lightsaber is sufficient to crush the rebellion Suki 2.0. Are you questioning its effectiveness? A legendary weapon apprentice. Such power demands respect and utmost care in its application. Do not become reckless. Skibidi Toilet. Trooper, are you attempting to transmit rebel code? Aura form is Aura farm. So, you seek to cultivate ethereal energy, apprentice. Does this aura farming involve the application of fertilizer, or is it merely force-assisted horticulture? An aura farmer. Trooper, the force is not tilled like some patch of land. What absurd notion is this? Are you suggesting? Skibidi. Trooper, are you asking if I am capable of mimicking basic dances? Such frivolous movement is beneath my station. Now, focus. The storm is approaching. Does this Skibidi offer strategic advantage? Suki 2.0. Your persistent levity is growing tiresome. I suggest you cease these disrespectful inquiries. My patience